Hello and welcome to GameRules.com. My name is Mark, and today I'm going to teach you how to play Super Mallows. This is basically golf with action cards. And there are some fun action rules. There's a memory component to it. It's for 2 to 6 players. It's supposedly Germany's favorite Marshmallow superhero game, which I would think would be a pretty niche category. But let's dive in, check it out, and see how to play. Out of the box, you will get an instruction booklet, a 62 card deck, and a tips and tricks card. The 62 card deck is made up of a variety of valued cards. Each card has a number on it. The number is their point value. Point values range from -4 to 0, and then 1 through 8 for the regular cards. There are 3 different action card types that are valued 9, 10, and 11. The action cards allow you to either peek at one face down card, either in your grid or an opponent's. The swap card allows you to swap one of your face down cards with one of another player's, and you are not allowed to look at them. And then the go again card allows you to take 2 extra turns. In order to set up the game, you will deal each player 6 cards face down to form a grid. Place the rest of the deck face down to form the draw pile. Turn the top card over to begin the discard pile. After the cards have been dealt, each player peeks at 2 cards in their grid. You only get to peek 1 time, so you better remember what you see. Those player peeks, we've got an 8-point card and a 10-point action card. 8, 10, 8, 10. 8, 10. Whoever ate a marshmallow last gets to go first. Play will continue left from there. On your turn, you have 2 options for drawing. You may take the top card from the draw pile or the top card from the discard pile. If you choose to take the card that is on top of the discard pile, you look at it. If it's a card you want to keep, you will replace any one of your face down cards by placing that card face down, and then discarding the card you replaced face up on the pile. During the game, you are able to eliminate cards from your grid that are face down. If they are regular number cards, you need 3 matching face down number cards in order to remove them. So at this point in the game, I know I have 3 7s in my grid. After I draw my card, I can eliminate those cards from my grid. So I choose the 3, 1, 2, and 3. I then can discard those. These are discarded. The card I drew is then placed face down, and that ends my turn. If you misremembered and the 3 cards you picked were not matching, they are placed face down back in your grid, and then you must keep the card you drew as penalty. So now you have an additional card in your grid, and that ends your turn. You may do the same with the action cards, but you only need 2 matching action cards in order to remove them. The actions are not performed, they are simply discarded to the discard pile. And play like that continues until one of 2 conditions is met. A round can come to an end if a player thinks they have the lowest total score in their grid, and on their turn they say Super Mallow. A player would say Super Mallow at the end of their turn. So they are betting that they have the lowest score when they do that. And then from that point, everybody else gets 1 more turn. The other way a round can end is if any one player at the table only has face-up cards remaining in their grid. So as soon as that happens, everybody else gets 1 more turn, and then the round comes to an end. When the round is over, everybody reveals any face-down cards, and points are tallied up based on the cards that are in their grid. If a player shouts Super Mallow, but does not have the lowest score, they earn double penalty points for the round. So whatever their total is, it would be doubled. And that means a tie, too. So if a player shouts Super Mallow and ties somebody else for the lowest score, they did not successfully do the Super Mallow, so they will get the penalty points. After that, all the cards are collected. Whoever has the most points will begin the next round. And you will play like that for 6 rounds. The player with the lowest score at the end of the 6th round wins the game. And that's how to play Super Mallows. Again, this is a golf variation. We've got the memory component from 4-card golf applied to a 6-card game. We have action cards and we have a Marshmallow superhero theme. I personally love golf. I like playing golf with just a standard deck of cards, no action cards needed. However, I have been playing a few iterations of that game that include actions, like Super Mallows or Uno Golf. There's also Gnoming Around from Grandpa Beck. There's a zombie version that I've done a write-up for GameRules.com. There are a lot of iterations of this game, and I don't think that's a bad thing. One thing to note about Super Mallows, though, is this is a retheming of Marshmallows, I believe the game is called. That had a more adult art style or art theming with Marshmallows. This has been toned down, but if you already have that game, then you already own this game as well. The other thing to note is that memory component of remembering where your cards are, and the only way you can actually cancel out cards and remove them from your grid is to remember where they're at. They have to be face down. That is going to be a turnoff for a lot of people. Personally, I don't like memory components. I'm not very good at them. I'm not good at remembering. And I don't find that enjoyable. So if that's something you're not going to find enjoyable, you're going to want to stay away from this. Can you play it face up? Sure. I think you could. And you're going to remove that memory component. You're still going to have the action cards. And you're still going to be able to remove cards from the grid. And it plays just like regular old golf. So, with all that in mind, if you're a fan of golf, especially golf with more of a wild art style and action cards, I would recommend this. I also enjoyed playing Uno Golf, and that's a little more of a low-key, chill vibe card game. There are action cards, but they're gentle. And then even there, the art style is gentle. And the color palette they use, it's more like golf. This is definitely a bit rowdier of a card game. If you found this video helpful, be sure to let me know down in the comments. The best thing you can do is comment down below, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. We have new videos every week displaying games for you, hopefully helping you find games that you enjoy. And if you have any games you would like to see a video for, be sure to let me know down in the comments. I've got more games for you here with these playlists. And until next time, keep on playing.